Hello everybody. If you want all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 818, The Blue Bicycle, Upper Beginner. Tom lived in a small flat in London. He worked in an office, but he did not like his job. Every day, he sat at a desk and looked at a computer screen. The air inside the office was dry and cold. Tom wanted to see the sky. He wanted to feel the wind on his face. One Saturday morning, Tom walked to a market near the river. The sun was bright and warm. There were many people at the market. They sold old books, fresh fruit, and strange objects. Tom walked slowly between the stalls. He looked at everything with interest. Then he saw it. It was an old bicycle. The flame was painted a bright blue colour. The paint was chipped in some places, but the wheels were strong. A silver bell sat on the handlebars. Tom liked the bicycle immediately. It looked happy and free. "How much is this?" Tom asked the seller. The seller was an old woman with kind eyes. She smiled at Tom. "It is £20, she said, "but you must promise to ride it often." Tom paid the money. He pushed the blue bicycle home. His flat was small, so he could not keep it inside. He cleaned it carefully in the yard behind his building. He oiled the chain and pumped air into the tires. The bicycle looked new again. On Sunday, Tom woke up early. He put on his comfortable shoes and a light jacket. He took the blue bicycle outside. He got on the seat and started to pedal. At first, he felt nervous. It had been many years since he last rode a bike. But soon he found his balance. The wheels turned smoothly on the pavement. Tom rode along the river path. The water sparkled in the sunlight. Ducks swam near the bank. People walked their dogs and waved at him. Tom rang the silver bell. Ding, ding! The sound was clear and cheerful. He felt a sense of joy in his chest. He was not thinking about his office or his computer. He was only thinking about the road ahead. He rode for 1 hour. Then he rode for another hour. His legs felt strong. The wind cooled his face. He stopped at a small cafe by the bridge. He bought a cup of tea and sat on a bench. He looked at his blue bicycle. It stood there proudly next to him. Tom realized something important. He did not need a big change in his life. He did not need a new job or a new city. He just needed this simple pleasure. He needed to move his body and see the world around him. He finished his tea and got back on the bicycle. The ride home was easy. When he arrived at his flat, he parked the bicycle in its special spot. He patted the blue frame gently. "Thank you," he whispered to the bike. That night, Tom slept very well. He dreamed of open roads and blue skies. The next Monday, he went to work, but he felt different. He was calm and patient. He knew that the weekend would come again. And next Saturday, he and the blue bicycle would have another adventure. Tom was no longer just an office worker. He was a cyclist, and that made all the difference. If you learned a new word today, please make sure to subscribe so you can practice again next time. Vocabulary notes. Chipped. Adjective. Definition. When a small piece of something hard, like paint, glass, or ceramic, breaks off the surface. Example. The paint was chipped in some places, but the wheels were strong. Similar words. Broken, damaged, cracked, worn. Note. We often use this word for old furniture, dishes, or bicycles that have been used for a long time. Handlebars. Noun. Definition. The curved metal bar at the front of a bicycle or motorcycle that you hold with your hands to steer, control the direction. Example. A silver bell sat on the handlebars. Similar words. Steering wheel for cars. Grips. Note. This is a specific part of a bike. You turn the handlebars left or right to change direction. Pedal. Verb. Definition. To push down with your feet on the pedals of a bicycle to make it move forward. Example, he got on the seat and started to pedal. Similar words, cycle, ride, push. Note, as a noun, a pedal is the part your foot touches. As a verb, to pedal is the action of moving your legs up and down. Sparkled. Definition, to shine brightly with flashes of light. This usually happens when light hits water, glass, or jewelry. Example, the water sparkled in the sunlight. Similar words, shone, glittered, twinkled, glistened. Note, this is a positive word. It makes the scene look beautiful and clean. Realized, verb. Definition, to understand or become aware of something clearly for the first time. Example, Tom realized something important. Similar words, understood, noticed, saw, recognized. In British English, we spell it with an S. Realized. In American English, it is often spelt with a Z or Z. Realized. Both are correct, but this story uses the British spelling. Story written by Quen 3.6+. Image created by Quen 3.6+. To read, see all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. CC Music, Drifting at 432 Hz, Unicorn Heads.